let's call this. Hey folks, welcome back. Welcome to 1666 Amsterdam. This specifically is the prologue demo that you can now find on Steam. It was brought to my attention a little while ago. Apparently this game has had quite a bit of issues in the background. It's a game that was first said to come out like in 2013 or something. I'm not entirely sure anymore. Now, what this game is, or, well, I have no idea. Specifically, because I haven't played it yet. This is gonna be my first play in this, and most likely it's gonna take right around half an hour. According to the Steam page, it is right around half an hour, so we're gonna see. The blurb on Steam is also the following. Every 333 years, something stirs. 1666 Amsterdam is a third-person dark, story-led action-adventure where Noah, the Collector, wields witchcraft to uncover demonic entities hidden behind human faces. Investigate by day, face your demons by night. It was apparently created by the guy that came up with the idea of Assassin's Creed. So let's see what this is. Welcome to the beginning of 1666 Amsterdam. We want to give you a small taste of what's to come. If you enjoy it, please share and sign up for Panache Digital Games social media outlets. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you. We will see you soon. If this game is going to be good, I'm going to wishlist it. I'm going to see what and when. Because if this game is like anywhere near good, I kind of want to follow this. Panache Digital Games proudly presents.
I was born to be the Collector. To protect a world I cannot be a part of. Destined to be feared for what I am. It is my fate. I have devoted my life to facing them. Those granted the power to raise souls. Those corrupted by their gifts. Tilting the ancient balance toward cataclysm. But at last, their debt is due. Every choice, every breath has led me to this moment. As the moon bears witness, I take the first step. My time has come. I am ready.
Okay, so I had increased sound levels a little bit before because I saw it was very low, but apparently that was just the menu. Anyway. Okay. So I specifically went to streamer mode because, yeah, I don't want licensed music. Is there anything else that I need to know? Like display. It is windowed full screen, which is going to be fine. I did put my brightness a little bit up, specifically so that it would be easier for me and for you all to see. I could, for some reason, this is an option. And I'm not entirely sure if that would be voiced or if that would just be text. Because if that would be voiced, I would kind of like to try it. But let's go for a new game first. So let's start a new game on slot number 1. And see what this game is all about. Okay. Yeah, that's right trigger, not right button. Lux energy. Okay. Hold LT to concentrate. Yeah, I was gonna say it might just be it might either be Dutch top to bottom, or it would just be. We could actually try this, right? It is in game. Yeah, so text at the very least is Dutch. I hate seeing these. This feels cringe. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, this feels absolute cringe. Seeing Dutch text in a video game. That's good. Which of Hyven's come and villainy have these people devised? Yeah, no clue. Let's hervat. Okay, let's see. Will the... Welcome to our adventure. This experience is a product of Panache Digital Games. This is a work in progress. It will change, evolve, and grow in time. We know the destination, and we trust that you will help us reach it. Our work is inspired by the 17th century Dutch culture, under which it's made by love, by a small group of ambachtslieden. Workers, small group of craftsmen. That's the one. Thanks, Leo. Music is composed by Geraint. Think of the voices and the souls and the and the soul that the artists gave the characters. You'll explore soon. We'll welcome you to the holy open place of the Zaindaris. Welcome to the initiation ceremony. Let's listen. If this literally turns to Dutch, that would be fun. If it's not, I would completely understand, but I would change over to back to English. December 1665. Collect Lux energy. Hold X to gather Lux energy whilst you're in the vicinity of Life Echo. Use Lux to enchant the scale, the fire pit scale. Press LT to concentrate, right stick to aim, and keep RT pressed to enchant. Now I can just ignite. Wait, this ain't good. Bring to life. Awaken. Yeah, that's definitely a drop of blood. It's definitely not Ica or some non-Newtonian. Huh. Analyze the cats in their holy tree. Hold LT to concentrate, RS to aim, and RT to analyze. Baterazzi? The spirit. A whisper of the other side of the void. A touch from the realm of the dead. The spirit has many secrets. The dreamer dances in a whirlwind of twists and paranormal streams on a changing path that no one else can understand. The wild, the sound of rain and wind in the foliage, smells of earth and trees, far from the world from men. Far from the world of men beats the heart, as if one with the natural order. The alchemist, connected with the elements, in harmony with the constant changing of the world, the transmutation of from rough to noble, and the nastreven. Once again, I'm completely stuck on this. It's like, and the ambition of wisdom are its only purpose. I believe I have pursuit of wisdom. Yeah, pursuit. That makes sense. The dreamer, we have that one. We have this guy. The knight stands firm and strong, eyes beaming with courage and virtue. Makes think of kings, the just and the mighty. Yeah, it's a demo. Hi, Geth. The child. Seems innocent. Beams innocence, like something like that. A strong pursuit. A strong. This is the main reason I'm not a translator. The strong urge to smell and see everything, to crawl, radiates innocence. Yeah, yeah. The strong urge to smell and see everything, to crawl and climb every nook and cranny, all with an open heart. And we have you, the squire, driven in joy and pride, driven. Oh no, okay, it's different. Driven to journey the world in joy and pride. Urges to learn and grow. Only once. Oh no, wow. because only through travel can it reach its full potential. Who do we still have left? You? The Hermit. His gaze mirrors thoughts that wander the universe, looking for infinite wisdom and knowledge. The Guard. To stand guard and be true. To stand guard and be true, to go against the current. Strong-minded in the face of challenge and holding himself to his plights. And I believe that would be everything, but is there a cat down here somewhere? No. Now, I'm curious. Is this literally the only thing that I would do? Let's put the game back in English and see about, like, what this all... Yeah, the dreamer dances in the swirls and twirls of otherworldly currents, going down an ever-changing path that no one else can understand. The hermit, its gaze reflects through, roaming the span of the universe, seeking eternal truths and knowledge. A whisper from across the void, a touch from the netherworld. The spirit holds so many secrets. Stands straight and strong, eyes shine with courage and virtue, calls to mind the kings, the just, and the mighty. The page, okay, not the squire, the page. Compelled to heed out into the world with joy and pride. Aims to learn and grow, for only through the journey may it reach its full potential. Radiates innocence. Leo, next time you make a game, please tell me before. A powerful urge to smell and see everything, to climb and crawl into every nook and cranny, all with an open heart. The alchemist, connected to the elements, in tune with constant changes in the world. Transmutation of crude to noble, and the pursuit of wisdom is its sole purpose. To stand and be true, to rise against the tide, stalwart in the face of challenges and holding strong to its duties. Sound of rain and wind in foliage, smells of soil and trees. Away from the world of man, its heart beats as one with that of the natural order. And then back to the dreamer. I kinda was thinking the hermit. I don't know what this does, but I was kind of thinking the hermit. So let's change this back to Dutch. Save and go back, because I kind of want to see if this game does do Dutch voices. I'm not sure. The hermit. So this is now my familiar. I'll be honest, I really like that those are no ambivalent as long as the game stays sufficiently cool about it. I like what magic feels like. Yeah.
Please come in.
Nope, apparently it's just apparently it's just that. Gosh darn it. Yeah, okay, in that case we're gonna put it in English. It's actually kind of sad. It's actually not well, to be honest, it's just text. Yeah, pretty disappointing. If I had known that, I wouldn't have gone through the entire thing that we just did. This could have taken like 10 minutes instead of 20 that we just did. Oh well, oh well. Sad. Then again, it's a studio that's not from Amsterdam or anything, but still, come on.
Sir Lucas?
Yes. Yes, and you must be Cleo. I'm up here. Please join me.
Be right there.
Cleo. Professor Lucas, expert in paleography in the Department of History at Bernard Landry University.
You might very well appreciate this spot, Cleo.
Pleased to meet you, Professor Lucas.
The pleasure is mine, Cleo. I'm glad you called.
Were you looking for something in particular?
I was, but my intricate classification system failed me once again. You know, this is the exact spot where I met your father for the first time.
Really?
Yes, he was looking for essays on Rembrandt and other Dutch masters. His arms were brimming with books. He could barely see in front of himself.
That sounds like my father. Yes.
I recognized myself in his eagerness to learn. The same eagerness that brings you here, I suppose.
Oh. Yes. I have the letter you gave me. Could you have a look?
Absolutely. Let's go to my desk. So how's my dear friend Aaron?
You called my father a friend.
Of course.
He never talked about you before giving me the letter.
I was devastated when he told me about his condition. I'm sorry, Cleo.
He told you. When?
I saw him about a year ago. He warned me that you were going to call when you were ready.
Oh. I guess he told you a lot.
Not much more. He is a very private person, as you know.
What are we doing? Are we going downstairs? Like, it's not saying, like, anything, right? Yeah, this feels dangerous. Could we maybe not do that?
Let's settle at my desk by the fireplace. Now, let's see that intriguing letter.
Wow.
I can't read past the first line my father wrote. And then there's this last part at the end. Both are in English, but everything else is... I was hoping you could help me. I've never seen anything like this before. The writing seems to be hidden behind some sort of veil, and then there's movement in it. It's like something organic.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, Leo.
Absolutely right. I've only seen this once before. I have a 300-year-old manuscript that has the same protective layer, which means that this letter is from the Zandaris tribe.
Zandaris, okay.
Zandaris?
Yes, it's a very ancient tribe. I wonder how your father got this letter.
Can you decipher it?
I'm afraid I can't. But there is a tome in here on ancient writing that mentions the Zandaris' protected communication. Although finding it may be a bit of a challenge, I think I might have stored it a little too well. The library's registry should help.
If you say a line, please write the line. That's one of my... Okay, that might be one of my pet peeves. Okay, so, for instance, Disney movies. Sometimes Disney movies get completely translated, well, all of them get translated to Dutch. We have Dutch Disney movies. Issue is that sometimes those Disney movies have a Dutch and a Flemish translation. They don't line up. Sometimes the Dutch translation has the correct...
Writing system section.
Yeah.
The library's registry might help. It's right there in the center.
Sometimes the Dutch text is one-to-one with the Dutch subtitles. But Then you see the Flemish subtitles, and they would be one-to-one with the English, but translated. Which I personally think is horrendous, and they should never do. Okay, so we need to go to... the Dutch Golden Age and the influence of Rembrandt. I believe it was Mysticism, Esotericism and Divination, Section 8? Unless I'm mistaken?
Did you find the tome? The library's registry might help. It's on the table in the center. Have you checked the ancient writing system section? The library's registry might help. It's right there.
Okay, I'm in the wrong part. Ancient writing systems. That is 6. Well, VI. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is here. Literally next to your desk. Limited information exists regarding the Zaindaris tribe, which its origin tracing back to the pre-pottery Neolithic period, circa 10,000 BC. Before recent references of the Zaindaris emerging in the 17th century, alluding to the tribe as a secret society. Surviving accounts suggest that certain members of the tribe were in possession of a distinctive object known as the Hyperon. When the Hyperon was adorned and directed towards protected information from the Zaindaris members, the beholder was, purportedly, able to decipher their meaning. The nature of the Hyperon remains unclear, but it seems that the Hyperon itself was concealed within an object that appears unremarkable to the casual observer.
What did you find?
Protected Zendaris information was only decipherable through an object. Something called a Hyperon?
Yes,
Hyperon.
of course.
So you've heard of it before?
I thought it was a legend. It varies depending on the source. I've never seen one.
They said it appears as something unremarkable.
I wonder, has your father ever given you something other than the letter? Something like a key or a pendant?
He gave this to me when I was a child, but I don't think it has anything to do with...
Fascinating.
I don't see how this could help us decipher a language.
Doesn't hurt to try.
Blood! It calls for blood! Also, why does it say sortie? And why are they divining?
It doesn't work.
It's all right. Aaron has thought this through. There must be something that we're missing. Something to activate it, maybe.
What makes you so sure that my father was behind this?
Would it really be so surprising?
I just wish he had told me more before he...
I understand, but this is his way to do so. Aaron made sure that we would meet in this very room. He's a brilliant man. None of this is coincidence. Have a look around. See if there's anything that piques your interest. Something only you could notice?
Did you know that my father donated a bust of Rembrandt to this school?
I didn't. I'm afraid to say I never paid much attention to their donors.
That must mean something, right? I know he loves this school, but...
I'd say follow that lead. There's a section in this library dedicated to Rembrandt.
Yeah, and I believe I know what he looked like.
You might want to look into anything related to Rembrandt, Cleo. It makes perfect sense if we try to think as your father would.
This guy's I'm not entirely sure if this is Rembrandt, but... No. No, it is. Rembrandt, Hammer, son of Rhine. Generously donated by the esteemed alumnus of and lecturer of the art history curriculum, Aaron Longschmidt. And now for real, this is Rembrandt Armenson van Rijn. Cleo, you're close. This text is from an old acquaintance. I trust you will know what to do.
My father left me a note.
Wonderful.
I don't understand it, but my name's on it.
Let's see.
Do you know what these symbols mean?
It seems to refer to a special tool. A sacred tool, most probably, and blood from, I think it specifies lifeline.
Blood from
Yeah.
a lifeline. I remember.
Feels like they're
From the hand.
trying to go a bit too far up with their knees. And there again, the non-Newtonian blood thing. Oh my god, it's a tumor!
That's it. That's the Hiparan. Aim it at the letter. Are you all right?
Yes. It's...
Cleo, if you're reading this,
Papa?
it means you're experiencing Nux. It's this dark energy you can feel through your guts. Don't worry. It's yours, Cleo. And you'll become its master.
And now we go back in time and play...
You're my daughter, ma belle. And I love you deeply.
French.
I once
France.
promised to tell you everything about your mother. This is
Belgium?
it. But not the way you were expecting. Take these words as a guide to prepare you for what's coming. It all started on December 30th, 1999. I was with Agnes, my girlfriend at the time. We were in Amsterdam for the year 2000 celebrations, and we had a room in a pretty cool hotel. I thought we were turning the page on a year, a century, a millennium. It
Let's
was
see you
more than
later.
that. We were standing at the beginning of a new cycle. And you, ma belle, would be part of it.
Yeah, so another pet peeve of mine is that a century, a millennium, or a decade starts in the next year over. Not in... Everything starts with Agnes.
Everything starts with Agnes, as far as you and I are concerned, Cleo. But in fact, it's hard to grasp how ancient this story is. Agnes was different. An old soul, yet joyful, always surprised by life. From the very beginning, it felt as though she already knew me. It was awesome. Agnes had planned something for us in our room that night. Some of her belongings had already been delivered. Ancient artifacts. I was fascinated.
Church to castle or something.
Truly, I had no idea what Agnes had in mind. But you know what, Cleo? I didn't care. I was in love.
So this is a different piece of Rembrandt? So it seems only the pieces of Rembrandt have the things nice.
I never questioned Agnes's actions. She had a way of making me feel important and wanted. Needed, even.
And I think those two are as well.
As we walked to her room, I felt a new kind of excitement. Impossible to describe. I didn't yet know I was about to lose my grip on reality.
Keizersgracht restaurant. Emperor's Ditch. Ditch? No. Moat. Emperor's Moat.
As you'll see, ma belle, losing my grip on reality is an understatement. The truth is, I never had a grip on anything at all.
Ah! The Night Watch, the Nachtwacht. Amsterdam 90.
The closer we got, the more something stirred in my veins. Nothing unpleasant. More as though the city's canals were running through my body.
If the river's canals are going... streets. But isn't a gracht just like a moat? But yeah, it's the street. It's a street title thing, but like you wouldn't do that to any street, but like having a little bit of context to stuff, like this restaurant looks the way it is because technically translation is correctly, yeah, it's like how Times Square wouldn't be that plan in Dutch.
There was something electric about Agnes. A force emanated from her. The force I was about to discover.
Okay, Trump will never come to this restaurant. Perception, okay. It's the fire alarm, pull it! Okay. This is horrendous. They should have done that in Dutch. Like, a lot of things should be in Dutch. Like, Kamer 200 to Kamer 210. Would this be... Okay, if this... Yeah. No. No. Gosh darn it. That would have been nice. That do something with that. I like the film grain. The making it look old.
All in all, what awaited me in that room never felt threatening, Cleo. Deep inside, somehow, it always felt as though I'd been chosen. Agnes went directly to the bathroom to put on her magic touch, she said. She didn't need any in my view. She was being literal, I guess. Could you set up my relics the way I told you to? She asked from the bathroom. I had to rummage through a chest, a shelf, even her bag to find those things of hers. So old they were unsettling.
Not sure if I like the items get tossed on the ground.
Did all my mirrors get installed? She asked. Yes. They'd been placed around the bed, and the bed had been moved. Even now, I don't know how, or by whom. When everything was ready as Agnes requested, she came out of the bathroom. She was...
enchanting.
I have no words to describe what followed, Cleo. It felt ethereal until I lost the thread. I woke up or something. I'm still not sure. I was a cat, Cleo. Yes, you read that well. I was a cat. The room was like in a nightmare. Agnes was floating, literally, and seemed frozen in time.
Yeah, so I was literally standing with my finger on the taking a break screen, because the moment I saw even a glimmer of a nipple, I would have switched off. So far as I could see, that was dry humping. It was definitely more, but so far as I could see, it was dry humping.
Of course, I thought I was dreaming, but not for long. It was too real, somehow. I could feel the fur on my body.
Ooh. Damn, son. I love this. Oh, as a cat, you can't jump unless they tell you to jump. Cool.
My senses were heightened. Everything I saw or heard became a voice calling me. Go further, and you'll see. Go further, and you'll see. The further I went, the more real my sensations became. Yet the world around me felt increasingly surreal. It was scary, disturbing. But something was definitely calling to me, from what seemed to be the other side.
I know what streaming mode is all about. I think that scene might have been a bit more graphical. Like, specifically in the nudes department, if I wasn't in streaming mode. Like, if I go check here, under graphics... no, under display, I believe it was. No. Game? It was somewhere, I swear. In the main menu, there was a thing in the options where I could go to streamer mode. I think that was the one. I think that was the scene. In a 30-minute demo.
In a forest. Yes, a forest. I knew it in my bones. It was someone calling me. A woman. Things were blurring together, Cleo. My cat spirit, a thirst for freedom, for leaping onto anything, and my pull toward her calls. And I saw her, frozen in time, like Agnes in the room. And my cat spirit again, a need to size her up.
Noah, daughter of the apothecary Wilhelm Brooklyn and of Angela, whose family name has been forgotten. She was raised by the descendants of the St. Darius tribe to prepare for her role as the Collector. She is the direct descendant of Terra, the first giver in the Giver-Collector bloodline, the first of the St. Darius to receive Nux and spread it upon the earth.
Then it happened. For a brief moment, I became fully feline.
Welcome, Patarazzi. Welcome, Aaron.
Aaron? You know my name? We talk? I can talk? I was in shock, Cleo. Nothing made sense.
Yes, you are my union, my Patarazzi.
My cat.
Of course.
But what?
Did no one tell you about the ceremony? Where you come from?
What? No! What do you mean?
It matters not for now. I'm Noah, the Collector. Those are the Zendaris. Follow me, and I shall explain in all. We've much to do this night.
Anon in this case being tomorrow. In
The only
the
thing I could do
Final
anyway,
Fantasy way.
That woman, Noah. She seemed like the only
Anon,
one
no, soon,
who could
right?
clarify
I don't know.
all this.
Soon. I'm not doing anything at this point in time, by the way. Okay. The date for release is yet to be announced. Just wishlisted it. This is... okay, I liked it. I would have liked to see more. Like, currently we haven't done anything combat related. It is a cool story so far. Anyway, for YouTube, that being said, I'm gonna call it quits here. There's nothing more to do here. I am gonna keep on streaming for those on Twitch. YouTube, have a good one. See you later.